Granny flats have been pitched as a way to help get San Diego desperately needed housing, but they don't need to be built from scratch. Homeowners tell us it's easier than many people think to make one out of a garage.
As part of our Making It in San Diego initiative, our 10 News reporter Jeff Lasky shows how one family turned a little extra space into a little apartment.
Work is being done on this garage, a pretty typical garage here in North Park, but soon projects like this could actually help ease San Diego's housing crisis.
Mike Walsh owns this beautiful, nearly 100-year-old home just a few blocks from Balboa Park. The old owner had a boat, which the Walshes do not.
It was a huge garage, and we had a bunch of space in it, so we thought we'd try to convert it into something a little bit more useful.
They hit on the idea of taking some of the garage space and turning it into a small apartment. They worried about permits and building codes, but it turns out the process was much easier than they expected.
Yeah, the city was willing to work with us in coming up with a solution.
They hired Greg Cantor's company to do the design.
So we were able to engineer this existing building to turn it into a rental unit with a full bathroom and a little kitchenette.
Cantor says converting garages into ADUs, nicknamed granny flats, is becoming easier. In fact, the city of San Diego is encouraging it by wiping out some of the fees and regulations involved. A city spokesperson tells me there's already been a big uptick in ADU applications this year, and he estimates about 20% of them are garage conversions.
They're not always directly for rental, but I think the upside of it all is creating more rental space in San Diego County because there's a shortage and housing is very expensive.
Of course, converting a garage won't be practical for many homeowners, but Walsh says it's at least worth considering for some.
Doing something like this is completely affordable. I think obviously the long-term goal is going to increase your property value.
In North Park, Jeff Lasky, 10 News.
Cantor also warns homeowners to get the right permits and build to code instead of taking those shortcuts. He says doing a conversion the right way will ultimately add far more value to your property.